Alright, I just got gas. I just finished mowing my mom's lawn. And now I'm going to talk about wrestling. I'm going to talk about creative for WWE and why I think they've gotten very, very lazy with it. A good example would be what Brian said recently on he would want to face The Miz at WrestleMania, but the only problem is that he doesn't feel like creative would be able to do a good storyline, which is true. Which is really sad because you could easily just, it's an easy given to you. Given. Because what most people would have wished would have happened was for The Miz to win the Money in the Bank, not Braun Strowman. So it would be built up that way. So when I don't know if it's at SummerSlam or whenever, The Miz would cash in and win the championship, while Brian would actually head towards that direction for them to face at WrestleMania 35, I believe. I mean, it's a given. Like they've been teasing it forever. Of course, they teased it when he wasn't able to wrestle because that's easy, because there's no payoff. But now that they're both on the same brand, they don't know what to do, so they're like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Also, with the Sasha Banks and Bayley storyline, they don't know what the hell they're doing there, obviously, because counseling, and then they did Dr. Shelby, but it doesn't work. Like, yeah, I guess some people, nostalgia, but it doesn't work because, what's going on here? Really? Okay. Anyways, it doesn't work because, it's not a joke. Like, there's no comedy. Seriously? There's no comedy aspect for it. There's nothing to gain off of it, like as a comedic way, and then them team up and be best friends or whatever. Because Bayley attacked Sasha Banks. Now, yes, granted, Sasha Banks did attack her in the locker room, but that was several months ago, and they never played up to her. They just kind of went, they had an awkward backstage segment, then they tag teamed, and that's all they've been doing for months. Is just tag teaming the Riot Squad. I don't get it. And then just the time they lose, Bayley just attacks her. Like, I don't get that. Honestly, I really don't. Like, but she's not gonna turn heel. No, it's Sasha Banks. Like, I don't get that. I truly don't. What I would have, like, this was all the way back in Elimination Chamber. Like, seriously? This is February we're talking about. It was fine. Like, they had it going. Like, oh, yeah, you smiled. Why did you smile? And then she's like, no, we're fine. It's just a match. I was trying to win. Jeez. And then they just kind of just went off of it. I'm like, what's going, like, it was just ridiculous. I'm like, okay. It didn't make any sense. It really didn't. Because you could have easily just went off of that. I would have had them play off of it, not being stupid tag teams. Maybe one or something like that. Like, or have Bayley go for a championship and then Sasha snaps, because every time she has one, she's lost it instantly, and Bayley is like, she was the boss. Like, that's the thing. Like, in NXT, she was like the boss, and she was just like on top, and Bayley had to fight her way up there to beat Sasha Banks. But it's just you made Sasha lose instantly every time. She's like a 4-time women's champion, and her reign was 19 days in total. Like, I think Bayley's was longer than Sasha's, like, by a lot. And it's kind of ridiculous because now Bayley is like, there's no build. She's already like, I don't know how, I think she's a 2-time women's champion, I think. But still, she already won. She already reached her point. That's the problem. There is no build. But anyways, what I would have done is I would have had her try to go for another championship match against Alexa. I don't know when. It could have been a Raw. It doesn't matter. And have Sasha Banks snap. And they could have had a match at WrestleMania. Now, yeah, it would have been kind of early. Way too early. Because it was only like a month build. But no, it could have been like a 2-month build. But anyways, yeah. It could have been a 2-month build, and yeah. Like, she's like, why'd you attack me? And she was just like, well, actually, I wouldn't even have them talk. Like, I would have been just had them be done with it right then and there. Like, as soon as she does it, Bray looks over and she's like, she knows that it's like the friendship's over, done, like, and she's pissed. And then Sasha's just smiling and leaves. And I'm not going into the whole build because that would take too long. But, like, I would have them not be on the same show every week. Like, or, like, kind of like that. Like, then the next week, Bayley's there. And she calls out Sasha. And she doesn't show up because she's not there. And you're like, she's like, where is she? Why isn't she here? And then the next week she'll come out like, or not Bayley, Sasha will be there. And she's like, where were you last week? And she's like, I don't want to play your games. If she wants to confront me, she'll do it on my terms because I'm the boss or something like that. It's cringy, whatever. But I would just, like, in a way, play off of that, like, every week. Have matches where, like, they'll play mind games with each other while still cutting promos. Like, not literally doing it at the same time, but they'll cut promos on each other until, whoa, alright, what the fuck was that? You fucking dumbass. I just lost my train of thought. Anyways, it's better than this. Like, this stupid Dr. Shelby, like, hokey, like, counseling, and they're gonna do the same thing next week. They're gonna keep showing more, and either they're gonna get together and be on the same terms, and then they're gonna have another fucking tag team. Like, it's either they're gonna have another tag team, or they're going to pretend that they're good, and then yeah, they'll be good, and then they'll have another tag team, and it'll be like, oh, they're not on the same page still, and they need to go back to doctors or something stupid like that. And then the next week it's gonna break down, like, or they'll just have a match at Extreme Rules. Like, either that, like, either they're gonna have more segments or they'll be on TV, because this is the go home show. So if not, then they're gonna wait until like SummerSlam. So I don't even know. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And now they're gonna give Shinsuke Nakamura the U.S. Championship. I don't know why they didn't give it to him, the world title. Like, why even have a feud with him? Have him have 5 matches with him. He beat him once, and that was on a SmackDown. Woo! Like, it's just like, you couldn't have him win. Like, I would have had him just win it. And if you wanted to give it back to AJ Styles, great. But they didn't do it. I'm like, you just ruined all his credibility. He lost at WrestleMania. He lost at the Greatest Royal Rumble. He won on SmackDown, lost at, Backlash? And then he lost No. Okay, I think he lost 4. I think not 5. He lost 3 out of 4 matches. And now he's going after Jeff Hardy, and he's going to win the U.S. Championship because they're like, well, we'll just give him the U.S. title instead. It's just like, okay. So now, AJ Styles is going to face Samoa Joe. And they better give it to the title to him because it's been long enough. Like, I love AJ Styles, but he's been a champion for so long. Like, I mean, I'm glad because he beat Jinder Mahal for it. Thank fuck. I was sick and tired of Jinder Mahal. Ugh. And as you can see, they haven't done shit with him since. Like, since he moved to SmackDown, they haven't done anything with him. He's just in backstage segments now. And yeah, that says a lot. Anyways, what I hope in the longevity is that Vince, around 2020 when the XFL starts, I hope he takes over and I hope it is successful. Why? Because then he most likely will just focus on that and give the reins to Triple H, hopefully. Hopefully he'll give the reins to Triple H because Triple H, some people give him shit still, even though, like, he's doing 205 Live and NXT. They give him shit because they're like, oh, he's just flippy and shit and stuff like that, like kicks and stuff. I'm like, it's still good wrestling. Like, and they say NXT isn't successful. I'm like, okay, well, one of the reasons it's not successful is because it's on the network and not that many people watch the network. They have about, like, over 1 million followers on there, but not all of them watch NXT. Yes, quite a bit do, but not 1 million. And the only reason is because it's on the network. If it was on TV, it'd get more eyes easily. It would get way more eyes. People go, oh, what's this? Watch it. Wow, this is actually really cool. Watch it again, watch it again, watch it again. It would keep going. So what I'm hoping for, it is successful, and hopefully it does have its own TV deal on actual TV. And hopefully maybe Vince will have let Triple H take control of more stuff because he'll be busy with the XFL. And hopefully he'll start to take over more because he knows how to run it, because Vince has literally killed every single NXT person that was there. Everyone loved him in NXT, and then when they went to the main roster, gone. Like, their character's been ruined. Nakamura's character, we thought it was ruined, but when they turned him heel, we're like, okay, this could be good. What I wanted them to do is have him win at, not WrestleMania. I was okay with that because he turned heel. So I'm like, okay, the next pay-per-view, okay, the Grizz were rumbling, okay, whatever, that's like a house show because everyone won the same matches, nobody changed titles or nothing. So I'm like, alright, whatever. It was a glorified house show. This next thing, he should win, and he didn't. And I'm like, okay, you just killed his character because now he has nothing to do. I'm like, what is he gonna do? Go down to the, like, and they just put him down. I'm like, you just killed his character. Same thing with Alexa Bliss. She's like, she's the only person that they like having the title because she's better than everyone else. I'm like, well, that's obviously because the Riot Squad sucks. They're gonna actually, either they're gonna job him out every week, or they'll actually give him a win or some shit. But mostly, they're just going to drop him out probably. Because Ruby Riot's not injured and should be gone for 46 weeks. Or they'll just keep him off TV. I don't know. Come on. I'm not going to go. Oh, I could have gone. Anyways, American Alpha killed. Enzo and Cass gone. They killed any of the other NXT stars that there was. Asuka, they've killed her dead done. Like, they've killed her character. Everyone's like, give it time, give it time. She can lose the match. It's the problem is now they don't care. That's the reason. Like, they had to keep her strong and good. Yes, she lost at Mania, but they haven't done anything for her since. Like, and it's even worse because they had Charlotte retain, and then the next night on SmackDown, Carmella won. So you just ruined all credibility. So Carmella can win, and she is not that good at all. She's annoying as hell, and I can't wait till she loses. This time, I swear to God, if they don't give Asuka the title, I'm gonna be pissed because I love Carmella. I mean, like, before she had the title, she had potential, and then they kind of just ruined it because, I mean, like, the thing was, I'm like, I did like her, like, before she won Money in the Bank, but, well, not before, I still liked her when, but she was like, she wasn't there, she didn't win anything, she just was there, she mostly lost all the time, and then all of a sudden, boom, she won, and then she was just mostly cringy and annoying, like, yeah, everyone's like, well, that's her job, she's a heel. I'm like, being cringy and annoying is not a good heel. Like, I mean, I guess it is, but it really isn't. It's more like, go away heat, instead of like, oh, you're a heel, I hate you. Like, you should have I hate you heat, not she sucks and she's annoying. That's not good heel. I don't care if you say what you will, but it's not true. But I hope Asuka wins so she can have some of her credibility back, and then she'll start winning matches again, because they made her out to be a joke ever since she lost the title. Like, they're like, oh, where's the old Asuka? I want the old Asuka. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, you're acting like she's been off track for a year. I'm like, if she lost at WrestleMania, fine, but she still could win. But no, now they're like, well, she can lose now, so it's okay. I'm like, no. You still could have made her a big deal. She didn't have to lose every fucking match, but she lost. She just lost to a count out from James Ellsworth. I'm like, seriously? This is the Asuka that was like on a 900 plus win streak and then just loses because she runs after James Ellsworth? Like, seriously? And then she lost because she saw him and screamed like a dumbass. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, the other Asuka would just kick his fucking head off, kick off Carmella's, and then win the match. Because everyone feared Asuka because she was undefeated, but now she lost one match and everyone's like, you suck now, you suck, ha ha ha. I'm like, what is this? Anyways, I kind of got off topic, and I kind of went off topic, and but that's my thoughts on what I think of creative and what they've done with some characters from NXT and etc., and how I would book stuff with some of the matches. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try to make another video soon. Peace.